How much of your life have you spent trying to figure out what's wrong with you? And if you've never felt broken or wrong or like something was just off about you, feel free to swipe. I've got nothing for you. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist, and part of what drew me to this field was the desire to understand what was wrong with me, and what I wish I knew then could have made a difference. So I wanted to make this for people who feel like I did. I had been to therapy. I'd spoken with experts. I spent countless hours trying to understand myself, desperate to put a name to that thing I feel deep inside, that I was fundamentally broken. And if I could just figure out what that was, I could finally fix it. If that's you, that's such an understandable place to be. And all too often, it becomes a distraction. It's a lot like obsessing over a recipe, but never actually stepping into the kitchen. It also leads to what psychologists call self-stigma, where a label causes me to assume limiting things about myself that may or may not be true. If I see myself as an introvert, I might assume that that means I don't want to go to that party. If I see myself as autistic, I might assume that means I can't make friends. And if I see myself as broken, I might assume I can't also be good or loved. I don't want to make it seem like I'm perfect at this. I'm a psychologist, and I still catch myself searching for the explanation instead of doing the work. And I'm not saying that identifying causes and explanations isn't valuable. It absolutely can be. But sometimes it's easier to focus on what you think is missing than on what will actually help. So try this. If you knew exactly what explained your brokenness, what would you actually do differently? What support would you ask for? What skills would you try to learn? Start there. Step into that kitchen, try new things, and see what works. Until next time, stay hungry, my friends.